What is up, guys? Today we're going to be taking down the Ancient Dragon. This dude has 25,000 health, so it's going to be a long fight. And a lot of guides that I've seen, they want you to memorize like all his attacks. I'm here to tell you, you only need to memorize 2 attacks. It's the easiest way to do it. Might take you a little bit longer, but you're going to be able to beat him much easier. And the biggest problem with this one is kind of patience and really watching his movements closely. And it's actually pretty easy, so as you can see on screen, I'm actually about to kill him here. Got my butterfly wings on. I have no excuse to why I'm wearing those. Just damn. Anyway, let's get into the actual guide. I will go over how to get there and kind of tips on that, because getting there is actually kind of difficult. That'll be at the end of the guide. First, I'd like to kind of go into how to actually kill him. Alright, so let's get into that. Alright, here we are, and here's his first attack. He's going to arch his neck back and breathe fire straight ahead. We're going to want to lure him into doing that attack by standing in front of him. You're just going to get a feel for how far you actually have to stand during the fight. There's actually kind of a big range where you can stand, but too close and he'll bite you, too far away you won't be able to make it in time. And just kind of get a feel for that. There he is doing it again. I've had times where he does that 2 to 3 times, you know, and I've been able to get some good damage in. And it's kind of random when he actually does it. Here we're going to see a second attack. He's going to extend his wings and fly straight up, breathe fire on the ground in like a big circle. We're just going to want to run away as far as we can. As you can see, pretty easily available. And it's even easier because you're standing out in front of him. And when you're standing out in front of him, you're already like far away, so it's much easier to get away. And as you can see, just another one of those fire attacks. Pretty easy. Just rinse and repeat that. I'll actually put the full fight in the video description, kind of like a unlisted link only thing, just so you can watch it and kind of get a feel for the attacks. It's kind of a bother to come up here and get a feel for attacks yourself, because you die a lot and it's frustrating. Anyway, let's get on to how I actually got there. And this part's going to be a little bit more of a, like, this is what I did, kind of do what works for you, kind of based on what I do. If that makes any sense, I'll try to explain it as we go up. But each enemy kind of has a randomized attack pattern that they kind of base their attacks on. Enough of that talk, let's just get into it and I'll try to explain it. Here we are, we're at the bonfire. What I like to do, I run out this door and run up these stairs. You can run past the first guy. He won't even be able to get to you in time, but be careful because he can't actually follow you up these stairs. I've like paused and he's actually come up and killed me. Anyway, run past this dude. I like to run to his right, and usually he'll do that attack where he runs forward and you can just run through his hammer mace thing, run up these 2 stairs. And this next part, what I do is I kind of go out just enough to lure these guys in. There's going to be a mage to your left, watch out for him. And then I wait and pick my opening, and that guy will miss. I do my same thing, just run to the right of that guy and try to lure him into doing that attack. Sometimes they won't actually do that attack, but it's kind of, you know, it's your best bet, I think. In my many times I've run up this place. Now here we want to run up here, and same thing as before, lure them in, pick our opening and run through. Now you see those 2 Dragon Knights up there? What I do in this video might not be the best way to do it. I try to pick my opening and run past them. Usually you want to kind of pick your opening, and when they're about to swing, just roll. I don't do it the first time, I do it the second time. These 3 guys, usually you can just run past them. This guy usually rolls past me. I don't know why he does that, but most of the time he'd just roll past me and I could get away with just running past those 3 guys. I took some damage. Usually the boss one-hits you, but if you feel like you need a heal, you can just go in and you have plenty of time to heal. He does like a wing flap thing and then breathes fire, so that's like a whole like 30 seconds or whatever you can get to heal. And yeah, so that's been it for my guide. Kind of lackluster, no like special effects or like, oh, this is all their attacks. But I think if you just focus on those 2 attacks, and those are the only 2 attacks he's gonna do, makes the fight a lot easier. Maybe a little bit longer, but a lot easier. So yeah, that's been it for my guide. Thanks for watching, guys. I always appreciate the likes and support.